Good evening, golf crew. Tonight we have some good stuff planned. We're going to work on a little low spinning wedge work and then some path stuff. It's going to be a fun range night here tonight. Don't forget to subscribe, join our community, comment, like, all that good stuff. And let's get into it. I'm going to put that down there. I don't know if you can see that or not. Bring up the screen here. Yeah, you can actually. So basically what that is just a yoga block. And you put it about, I'd say, we're going to move that up actually and probably put it about that far away from the ball. It'll help you come down a little bit steeper into the ball. But we are working on low spinners, so here we go. Now I'm still new to this shot. The guy that I've been working with, Drew Belt, showed me it. And this will be the first one I've hit in probably a week. So that one, let's see here. We're looking off of the numbers. 27 launch. You want to get it to 30 is where you want to hit, where you want to be comfortable at. Around 30 with a 55-degree spin loft. We don't have a spin loft reading right there because sometimes this block here interferes with the readings. Again, hit the block a little bit. You know, when working on a new skill, new shot, you're not going to hit every ball perfect. You're just working on feels. So that one, 60 spin loft. So it was, first of all, launched too high. Spin loft was high. Ideally, you want that around 55. So I'm going to move that away for a few seconds. So I want to make sure we're reading this correctly here. I can tell you that launched too high right there, 35, yep. Let me move this up. Changed around some things here in the room here this week. So, ball's not used. There we go, much better. That one was better. I hit it off the toe though, so that stopped it from spinning. These aren't the newest clubs either. I'm really not even paying attention to what yardage I'm hitting. I'm just trying to work on kind of a feel. 26 as low again. That was better. That was still, you see it's coming out at 28. You want it a little higher than that. And what did it say on the spin law? 50, can you read that? Can you guys see that? There we go. So, I know you didn't see it before, but now it says 54. It's close. That, I mean, I'd take that shot every time right there. Came out a little low, but I'd take it. You can see the backspin was 6,000. Depending on your how old your wedges are, what kind of ball you're playing, that factors into a lot of it. So I flipped clubs. I have a 60-degree out now. Down. That one didn't catch the, let's see. Might need one new sticker on here. 65 spin on that one. And it was 32. I'm gonna say that probably the spin loft wasn't where I wanted it because it launched a little high. But those are definitely getting a lot closer. A lot closer. Six thousand spin, 27 launch. Come on, why aren't you picking up the spin loft here? So that one, see the spin loft, you want it down to 55. Is what you're aiming for. And that one came out a little low. Again, a little low. I spin loft. Again, that came out, I can tell you that launched high right there, 32, I could feel it. Once you start hitting these shots over and over, you start to feel how you're missing them. That one, yeah, you could feel it off, you could see, I was gonna say, off the toe, I can see it there, see it on the side screen. But immediately I could tell you it was launched high. You know, and I can sit and hit probably, you know, let's see, here's 50 yards now. We'll flip to a different wedge. Now this is my 55 degree. You know, if I want to play a different kind of a shot into this pin, something like that, I can do it. But you know, I'm trying to do something a little bit different there. So you see there's 5,000 spin, there was 6,000, 1,000 more revs on trying to get it down to that low spinner. In spin, I'm going to tell you this now, spin is control. So that was close there. And you see the spin number jumped again. My son was also in here today. You can see why there's stuff all over the place right now. Back to the 60 degree here. You know, I want to practice this with multiple different, the two wedges that I usually use around the greens, which is my 60 degree and my 55 degree. Now, as I said before, I'm not practicing with my gamers because my gamers are new and I don't want to, anytime you hit a wedge, you're taking away from those grooves. And I want to keep them as sharp as possible because I'm not on tour getting new wedges every week or every other week or whenever I feel like it. So I practice with my old ones. They are, I want to say, I have lead tape on them. SF7 and I have an SM8 60. 7's in the 55 and an 8 in the 60. I actually like the SM8 better than I do the 7's. There's just a different feel. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just the wedge itself too, the 60 degree, but feels a little bit, there's definitely a feel difference to me. And that one launched high. You could tell, you could see it balloon. There's 31.7. That one was not it. It was off the heel. 22 degrees, yeah. That was basically a shank. I had a few more wedges here to warm up. That was off the toe. I don't believe what that says there. I think it was more toe side. All right. That's going to be it right there. You can see the backspin was a little bit lower on that one, but the launch, spin loft, those are the where we're starting to dial it in a little bit. .33, and you see there's the. Did you see? Now you see the 47 backspin. It dropped off dramatically from 6,000, and those aren't going to take one hop stop kind of thing, and you're going to have less control on those, definitely. And even though I practice these wedges in here, I still have to go out on the course and practice them, or practice them at the range, at the course, the short game area, because, you know, hitting off a mat like this gives you kind of a false sense of security for sure. You have to go and find your low point actually on grass. So, what do I want to do here? Maybe we'll start on the range, and then we'll practice a little on course. So I'm going to use this, and I'm going to use a noodle over top of it. I'll make this work right here. There you go. I don't know if you guys could hear that from my back pop there. Not concerned about where the ball ended up there. Should have gone at it a lot slower, but a little bit more in control. But you can see out to in. That's what I'd really like to. You know, my swing tends to get a little bit out, or from in to out. So with this right here, kind of puts it in my head, I got to bring it down steep, or let's say more down the line. And when you're doing that, then you're going to be, the face angle's coming in differently. So it's going to take your body some calibration to kind of figure out what it's doing, since it's coming in like this. Coming right down, which is different because I was bringing it out here, so the timing's different. My feel's a little bit different. Now, that was low on the face, but I love that ball flight. That is my left to right. I could take it all day long. I'm gonna tell you that was steep. A little heavy. You know, on the mat you can get away with it, but I can tell you that was heavy. And it is going to be, when you're coming in, when you're used to coming like this, it's definitely shallower versus coming more down the line, or in my case, in my mind, it feels like I'm coming, you know, huge over what they consider over the top. Lost my balance. So kind of just warming up here. But you know, I want to get some good swings. You know, you working on your path or working on some technical stuff. You only want to spend, you know, if you have a whole practice session, you only want to put, you know, let's say 20 minutes in on your technical. Then you want to do some, like I did short game, but you want to do other things, not just work on your swing. Work on your swing. You want to do practice the skills, which we've gone over in a different video, like practicing low point, practicing face angle. Those things all play a big role in golf. That one, what I'm trying to do at the same time, and this is probably not a good, I was trying to hit it off a toe versus hit it a little bit closer to the toe, even though I haven't hit anything off the toe with this yet. So that one I was trying to hit off the toe, and you can see where it was basically centered. It was maybe, you know, a groove or two too low, but you can only work on so many things, and it overloads your brain. You saw me thin the shot, you saw me do this, do that. That's your brain being overloaded. That just me with no side bend, but I wasn't trying to hit it off the toe that time or anything like that. It was a bad swing. See, those out to in numbers are exactly what I want to see. And now as a hair closed, I mean, I'd take that 10 times out of 10, and I'm sure most of you out there would too. This pursuit of golf, baby, it takes a lifetime. That was off the heel again. That one I managed to go in to out. And that's what's a concern is, I'll move it back here. I definitely, I mean, yeah, you can get a little bit in to out, but I want it, I should have it like this where, you know, I'm practicing and basically exaggerating. Because that, especially out on the course, you'll think you're doing something and it won't be. Out to in, which is exactly, you know, it's a little open and I don't like that, especially with it out to in, but I'll take it. You know, that was a good, I'd take that too. You know, I'm trying to get that out to in, which is, I know, crazy with some people out there probably working or most people are probably, oh, I have the opposite problem. Well, if that's the opposite, then what you want to do is something like this, but what you want to do is come under it and not go over. You want to actually come under and practice like that. You can see they're a little low. And I know my weight shift is something I would like to work on too, but you can't work, like I said, you can't work on too many things at once. In this path, I'd like to get a little bit closer to neutral. So I'm gonna hit a few more here. Like I said, we might go out onto the course here. Thick here. We'll go practice, but we're gonna go on course. We're just gonna go let's go here. Where do I want to go here? We'll do this one, but we're gonna hit it. Actually, no, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do, let's do this one. Bear with me here, I've never gone on course to practice here. So we're learning together.
Welcome to the Whispering Pines Golf Club, an exclusive course only found on GS Pro.
183.
The par 72 course offers
So I wouldn't hit my 7-iron necessarily here for sure, but since we're
good shots are rewarded. Good luck and enjoy your round.
par 3, 309. That's, I guess, if you go around the way and measure it. It says 8 yards down, 183. We'll try this and see what happens. Actually, I want to see if we can set it up. Let's see if we can. Tracer. Close that off. All right. .155 carry, so that's a little low, but I also did not hit it off the center of the club. That's saying 163. Up there it's saying, where was the carry? 154. In to out. Carried 171 that time. You know, that's, I'd say, you know, my 7-iron on course is probably 168, 170, somewhere in that region. Going to take a heck of a swing to actually land it on the green, which I don't know if that's going to happen. I reached back and pulled it, and that's what you get. $171. So I'm not going to continue bashing balls. That's not the point of this. I just want the feel of being on course with trying to make this move. So in to out. I mean, 0.2 degrees, you're coming down. That's pretty much neutral right there. It was low, but I don't mind that I can live with. And the more I pull it into here, the more I'm gonna have to, let's say, come from out to in. So let's try one more here. And that one I touched it. Where did it end up? In to out. That's why I touched it. What you want to do is set this up, and basically it should be neutral with your club. Like if your club sits like this, it's going to be about the same. So I don't want to end it on that one. So out to in, I slowed it down a bit. Out to in is what I wanted, and that's what I got. You know, you have to get that feeling down. And there's other things I can work on in addition to path. You saw the I was low on the face on that one. Practicing on the line that I'd shown you in another video will help that. And you know what you do is one thing will get better, and then maybe something else goes down a little bit. You work on that to get it better. It's just a balancing act. So we're gonna call it quits there. I might take a few more swings here, but have a good evening, and till next time, the pursuit of golf. Enjoy.